Good morning and Happy New Year. As everybody pretty much knows, this year I had a son. His name is Hank Hayden. He was born 3 months premature, and this video blog is about what he's taught me over the past 10 months. And one of the things that is just amazing is that he just learns. I don't have to do anything. Um, and it's been a huge revelation to me is that human beings learn naturally. And that's totally antagonistic idea to our current pedagogies, which argue that children and adults must be forced to learn by an authority figure. Hank learns. All I have to do is prevent him from permanently maiming himself and um, encourage him to experiment and try new things and reach out and take risks and reward him with praise when he does try those things, even when he fails. Failed experiments are the biggest teachers. And you just sort of see that like human nature is to learn and to learn by experimentation. And my wife always tells me, well, they're like big sponges, but once they get in the third grade, they stop absorbing as much. I don't know about that because by the time they're in the third grade, they've been in authoritarian pedagogies for 3 years, and the curiosity and wonder has been beat out of them. And I just wonder what kind of people that we're making with our pedagogies and in how we teach in family and in educational institutions. Because if we simply facilitated a natural process, we would come up with way different, more loving, more curious people who are more full of wonder type of human beings than the sort of disciplined, angry, mean spirited people that walk this planet or walk the United States today. I mean, I work in a context where we deal with people who are dealing with the public, and people are grumpy and ornery and demanding, and they and it's just the type of person that we're creating is a type of person that's shaped to function under the thumb of an authority figure. And really, human beings are not meant to be that way. If they're authority figures, the authority figure, it should be on the authority figures to prove that they're worthy of being leaders, not that the people who are um, being led are worthy of the leadership's love. It's really a strange way to do things when you think about it, especially when you look at children and how children just learn. And you know, I think we have gone way awry. And a lot of it is economic because we need people to work on factory floors who can take orders, who can do rote tasks, who don't think. And we beat the thinking out of people because we need servants. And lots of people have talked about this. Foucault has talked about this, especially Bourdieu has talked about this. And Bourdieu talks about it specifically in the family and how, family cultures are about preparing people to function um, in disciplinary societies. And the only way we're going to get out of this situation that we're in is to raise different types of people. Um, People who maybe are not well adapted to disciplinary societies, but who can also survive in them. So, yeah, I want to teach my son everything I know, but I want my son to learn it out of curiosity and out of the love of learning and out of a sense of wonder. I don't want him to do it because daddy told him to. I want that to be the last reason he does anything. And I hope, my hope for the future is that this little boy who is so curious and so full of wonder will never lose that. And I will do everything in my power to prevent him from losing it, including homeschooling him his entire life if that is necessary. But I would never put my kids, the pedagogies from K through postgraduate education are just, they're terrible. They're terrible. They don't facilitate learning at all. They they facilitate obedience, and obedience is the opposite of learning. I got basically blackballed in Alabama from teaching in higher education institutions of higher education because I refused to give grades, because I believed that learning happens best when students are not stressed and having fun. And as a matter of fact, I would take that even further as to say that human beings have fun by learning. And we remove that joy and wonder from the learning process in order to create obedient citizens of capitalist countries. And it doesn't work, and it's not going to work in the future. So anyway, we'll see y'all next time. Peace, y'all.